everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a chair yoga flow designed for people who have limited mobility, who maybe cannot do mat work. It can also be used for people who maybe sit in a chair all day at the office and you just need kind of a quick way to recenter. Some props that are going to be useful to you. So you want to make sure that you can sit, not right on the edge of your chair at all times so you're stable, but that you can reach the ground. So you can use a folded blanket for that. You can use a block. For me, the block is a little too high because I want my legs to be, kind of parallel with the floor. So I'm going to use a blanket. The blanket can also be used in the shavasana that we're going to do later. Other things you may want for shavasana include either a bolster or some sort of a bed pillow, and either like a blanket, or I'm going to use a folded towel as a neck roll, just a way to completely relax in a chair. Or if you have one of those airplane neck pillows, I forgot to bring mine down, so that can be used as well. And then the last thing you want is a yoga strap, or again, you can use a towel or anything that can be used to extend your leg, basically. So we're gonna get started. And to start, I just want to do a little bit of breath work to get us relaxed and focused on the practice. So you can keep your eyes closed or open, but I want you to breathe in deeply through your nose, all the way down to your belly, and then sigh it out. Do that again. One more. Now begin to just breathe naturally through your nose as deeply as you need. Not exaggerating it, not forcing the breath to be deeper than it needs to be, but just a natural inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Begin to come into that breath. And as we do that, we're just going to do some neck rolls. And with our neck rolls, we're going to make sure we're not going back with our neck, we're only going side to side. If you have any kind of injury, then you may not be able to do this, or you may have to take what we call micro movements, but I'll demonstrate kind of the non-modified way first. So you're gonna exhale and bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, just kind of roll your head over to your right shoulder. Exhale, take it to center. Inhale to the left, just loosening up a tight neck and shoulders. Exhale, center. Gonna do this just a few rounds. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. One more. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Or that was right. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Look up. We're going to start with what we call the goddess twist. So you're going to take your feet pretty wide as you can in your chair. Sit forward a little bit, but not so far forward that you're risking falling out of your chair or anything like that. You want your chair to tip forward. So really, I probably should have gotten 2 blankets so I can be wide apart, but since I'm at the edge of my chair now, I can reach anyway. So we're gonna put our feet on the floor, knees are wide, arms come up into a cactus pose. Breathe in, exhale, twist your torso to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathing in and out as you sit. I'm going to exhale to center this time. Inhale to the right. Twisting as far as you can without anything pinching. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Awesome. We're going to warm up our lower body a little bit. So what you want to do is extend your feet in front of you. And again, I'm closer to the edge of my chair, but not so much that my chair is going to fall. So my feet are extended, and I'm just going to point my toes and flex my toes. And I have them on a blanket for padding. If you're taller or longer legged, you may want them on the floor. It's totally up to you. We're just going to point and flex, warming up our calf muscles, stretching out our lower legs. Now we're going to just bring our left leg in, focusing on our right foot. We're going to windshield wiper our toes back and forth. If you're on a harder surface like the floor, well, if you have a hard floor, this is going to kind of roll out those heel tendons and muscles too and give you a little bit of a massage. But right now we're just going to focus on some internal and external rotation all the way up through our hip. So we're rotating our whole leg, not just the lower leg. And then we're going to pull that leg back in and extend our left leg and do the same thing. Not forgetting to breathe while we do this. Rotating all the way up through the hip. Okay. Pull both your feet back in, your blanket with it if you're using one. And we're just going to do a sun salutation. So begin with your hands in prayer position. Inhale, bring your arms up over your head in a tree pose or a high mountain pose. Exhale, bring your hands to your thighs. Hinge forward. Your neck and spine are long, reaching forward in a diagonal line. Slide your hands down to the ground as far as you can and release your neck. Inhale, we're going to rise back up. We're going to hold our right thigh with our leg, pull it up, and hinge forward in kind of a lunge position. Exhale, release your leg, bring your hands to your knees, and arch your back, pulling your chin to your chest in a cat pose. Inhale, pull it on your knees, pull your chest forward, and your chin rises up into a cow pose. Exhale, cat, round your back. Inhale, cow. One more of both. Cow pose. And now we're going to pull our hands back in. Inhale your left leg up. Lean forward into a lunge. Release your leg. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, slide your legs back up to your thighs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, your hands to your thighs, slide down, hinge forward for a forward fold. Inhale, hands come back up. Right leg up, lean forward. Exhale, hands to knees. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, pull your left leg up. Hinge forward. Exhale, slide your legs down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Inhale, high mountain pose, look up slightly. And exhale to prayer position. You can take that as many times as feels good to you. It's a nice full body stretch. We're gonna move into warrior one. And so I'm gonna slide my blanket out, but you can keep it here. I'll show you that way first. If you're able, we're gonna position ourselves so that this right thigh is secure on our chair, and our left knee is either gonna come to this blanket if you're able, or we can just put our foot down. Sorry, my bolster's in the way. So that we're in a bit of a side lunge position. Arms come up for warrior one. We drop our shoulders down our back. If you are unable to turn in your chair, just rise your arms up, pull your shoulders down your back. I want you to look up slightly. Look straight ahead. We're going to put our arms into warrior two. So tee your arms so that one arm's kind of behind you and one arm is in front of you. And you're going to gaze over that front arm. Come back to warrior one arms. And then back to center. And we're going to switch and do that on the other side. So again, if you're able to turn in your chair, this time your left leg is on the chair, your right leg comes down. Inhale your arms up for warrior one. Exhale down for warrior two. Breathing in and out. Come back to warrior one. Look up. Come back down. And let's stay center. I want you to take either a strap or a towel, and we're going to bring that around so our left foot is planted firmly on the ground. Our right leg is going to come up. So there's a couple ways you can do this. One is if you have a second chair, you can rest your foot on that chair. Or what I'm going to do is use a strap, and I'm going to pull my strap with my arms so I have my foot. And you're just going to hinge forward as much as you can. You don't really need to bring your knee all the way, or your head all the way to your knee. Just hinge forward at your hips. And get a stretch all the way down your back leg. Shoulders are down. Don't forget to breathe in this position. Release that foot. And then we're going to do the left foot. So right foot plants firmly on the ground, left foot is extended either on a chair, or it can be, or if you need to keep it down on the ground, that's also fine. You can just use your strap and hinge forward. So whatever works for you. So we'll stretch. The next round, I'll do it on the ground. Okay, release your foot. So what this would look like on the ground would be, you'd want a longer strap, and mine has loops at both ends, they don't all, so you can always just hold it. Pull your foot back and hinge forward. Again, being mindful that you're not too close to the edge of the chair because we don't want anyone to fall out. Breathe in. And then release your foot, and we'll do the left foot. And I've got my heel on the ground this time. If you want to rest it on a bolster or a blanket, that's fine as well. And then we're just gonna relax. We're ready now for our final resting pose, or Shavasana. So the goal here is to be completely relaxed. So we're going to get comfortable, whatever that looks like to you. I like to use a bolster on my lap. I have my strap here because sometimes you might get so relaxed that you fall asleep. This is a relatively short Shavasana, but just in case, if you have a seat belt on your wheelchair, or you can use that. If not, I've got my strap, and it as big as I can get this one right now. You can put that around you and around the back of your chair if it's a smaller chair, and kind of tighten that so that you're not going to fall out if you fall asleep. You can put a blanket over your legs for warmth. You can rest your feet on a blanket. And then, some sort of neck support. So if you want, you can lean forward on your bolster if that feels good. I'm going to support my neck, sit back in my chair, and rest my arms on the bolster. So giving you just a second to get comfortable here. Arrange yourself how you want. We're going to take a couple of breaths in and out. You can keep your eyes closed for this. Just releasing any remaining tension. Pay attention to your toes for a second. Maybe give them a little bit of a wiggle. Pull them in, clench your feet, and then relax. Send a breath to your feet, all the way down to your toes. Feeling the blanket or the floor support your legs completely as you just let them be supported. Your muscles are relaxed. Tense up your bottom, let it go all the way down to your calves, and then release. Send a breath to your calves. Let them just melt down your legs, completely relaxed. Your kneecaps settle in, relaxing, nothing is tense. Paying attention to your thighs now. Letting the back of the chair support your legs and your glutes. No need to keep any muscles tense. We relax everything. We send a breath to our belly, letting it expand, and then breathe it out. Feeling our core relax as the bolster supports our body. We don't need to tense anything. Our back is supported by the back of our chair. Our shoulders melt down our back, flowing like water, releasing any tension in our arms, letting the bolster support your arms, not needing to have any tension in your hands or your fingers. Relaxing your neck as your neck roll or your bolster supports your head. Breathing into your jaw. Let your muscles in your jaw just release. Your forehead unfurrows. Your eyebrows relax. The back of your head, all tension just melting away. Paying attention to the rhythm of your breathing as you breathe in and out. Feeling the natural rhythm as you release your breath. Honoring this time to find rest, which is as important as any productivity. Taking a few rounds of breath at your own natural pace. On your next exhale, just begin to bring a little bit of movement back to your fingers and toes. Take a deep breath and sigh it out. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to your heart center. Honoring yourself for taking time to stretch and work your body. Thumbs come to third eye. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this chair yoga practice. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know. that you enjoyed it. Drop a comment, like it. Let me know what else you'd like to see in terms of adaptive yoga. I do have a flow planned for adaptive mat work that will be coming out soon. If you're interested in that, subscribe, make sure that you see any notifications, and share this with anyone you think could benefit. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.